Baby Doll, and I'm here today to talk about belly fat. Over the past 10 years, keeping 108 pounds off, I was once almost 240 pounds. I had a done lap. That means your belly done lap over your belly. I had a double done lap. Try and say that twice fast. I'm proud of where my stomach has come, stretch marks and all. I've gone through what it's like to have a bigger belly and then get it down to the size that you want it. And I think I've done a pretty dang good job keeping my body pretty like... Really, Bella? Really? No. So I do want to talk about how we accumulate this fat and then how you can take it off and keep it off once and for all. That our body accumulates fat based on not only genetics, but also the way you're living your life. So if you're sedentary or you just sit around all day, fat can build up. If you're eating a high amount of fats and sugar, carbohydrates, not all of these items are that good for you. Not exercising, not taking care of yourself, then of course fat is going to accumulate quickly. And when you don't flush that fat out, then you're going to get a bigger belly. So there's a lot that you have to do there. I was looking for a more natural way for me to be able to flush out the bad fats as opposed to the good fats, because we need good fats. It makes our skin look good, it makes our hair grow well. So I was given the chance to try Global Healing Center's liver cleanse. It was a more natural way for me to approach flushing out fat without surgery. I'm not sitting up trying to get lipo every other day, so I had to find another alternative, and this 5-day cleanse worked out well. This liver cleanse came with instructions and details that told you exactly how to get through this liver cleanse and flush in 5 days.
When you first open the Global Healing Center's box, you're greeted by the liver cleanse instructions that tell you breakfast, lunch, and dinner foods to have and things to even avoid. What's great about it too is that it tells you how to set up your cleanse, and it gives you suggested food items and how to incorporate the items from the box. Also in the box are all natural and vegan friendly products, including the Oxy powder, the Livertrex, and the Lateral Flora. Not only do these help to purify the liver, but they help to boost your gallbladder, and they help with your colon health. Aside from that, they help to boost your energy by supporting a healthy digestive system. Other than the food, the only things that were recommended for the cleanse were the apple cider vinegar, specifically the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and extra virgin cold pressed olive oil, along with a tablespoon of Epsom salt and lots of water. The tips were easy to understand. The why you were eating the food you were eating and the items that you were using was explained very well, and it doesn't leave you hanging because it even tells you what to expect during your flush night and even the day after the cleanse and how to maintain your results.
After I finished this cleanse, I felt lighter, I felt more energetic, and I actually lost 3 pounds. 3 pounds! Even though I'm already big into exercising and eating right, it made sure that I really got back on track and flushed my system of anything bad that was in there. Y'all, when I tell you what came out after the flush day, it was quite interesting. What was waiting to come out? Your girl was a little bit surprised. So I will definitely be trying this cleanse more in the future. Down below you'll find the information on the company. Check it out for yourself, no pressure. And because I recommend it, I'm giving one away to one of my subscribers. So check the info section of this video and get the details on how to win your liver cleanse. Another thing I recommend is called the DCB approach. Diet first, cardio second, building muscle third, and abs last. You got it? Spend more time preparing meals. Spend anywhere from 45 to 60 minutes preparing your meal. Moving on to cardio, you want to do about 20 to 30 minutes a day for 5 days a week. Moving into your building muscles, 15 to 20 minutes of strength training 3 times per week.
So here are a few of my favorite at-home exercises that get the job done under these categories. The burpees, they are awesome. I get these in at least 3 times a week. They're a little bit harder with adding the push-up at the end, but you get all over toning. Next is the skaters, which are awesome because you're twisting and toning the midsection while you're doing this and searing the fat off your midsection. I promise with all of that, you're going to get the firming of your midsection. Also, adding in some dumbbells are going to give you some resistance. Next are the amazing tuck jumps, which you want to make sure your form is good and that you're not overstepping your toes. These are good because they're searing fat off the whole body because you're basically using your whole body and burning the fat off by jumping. The next one is the power knee drives. These are simple, but you are again using your whole body. These whole body movements burn off fat quickly. Another one is the standing oblique crunch. I love doing these because they just kind of shape and tone that midsection. It's okay to do these before you lose all the fat you want to lose because you're toning from underneath.
And lastly, your abs, you don't need to spend as much time as you think. About 5 to 10 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week should get the job done.
For these, my at-home exercises are pretty simple as well. I love the hip and butt lift. This is simple, but yet it tones that midsection, as you can see, because you're lifting your whole midsection and bringing it back down slowly. With the planks, you're going to also do those about 2 times a week, and that's just simply holding and counting down from 50. If it gets hard for you, take it down to the elbows, and this gives you a bit more support and stability. The next is the simple roll-up, which is just like what it sounds. These are easy, but they really do get at that midsection, and when I finish these later in the week, I am extra sore. The reverse crunch is simple but also brutal. As you can see, you're hitting the lower and also the upper ab. Both ends are getting you some great results. I love the scissors, but they take the most out of me. It's almost like you're working cardio, but also that midsection for toning. Here's also the awesome medicine ball Russian twist. With your feet up off the ground, you're twisting with the ball. I also like to take it up in the air for some added resistance and some added ab work. Man, it's hardcore. And some people even toss the ball. I haven't worked up to that yet.
But of course, there's more detailed things that you can do within those various different things. I eat breakfast within 1 hour of waking up. Even if it's a small breakfast, like egg whites or boiled eggs, scrambled eggs. Obviously, I love eggs. I also gave you all some ideas on meal planning. So if you'll check out that video, I'll link it here. It gives you some ideas for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you have all that there. The reason why you want to eat within that hour of waking up is because it helps our LDL levels of cholesterol go down, while it helps our insulin levels stay steady. That's what controls the sugar in your body. That is not just about breakfast. Keep your whole day consistently timed in terms of your meals. I'll probably have breakfast between the hour of 8 and 9 a.m. I'll probably have lunch between the time of 12 and 1 every day. And it boosts metabolism while stabilizing your blood sugar levels. And when those are unstabilized, you get that big old Santa Claus belly going. So to be clear, eating between every 3 to 4 hours is what's going to be healthiest for your body. That's what keeps your metabolism steady. You eating a very balanced meal for your height, weight, and size. Let's talk about chewing. I'll be the first to say that when I was a bigger girl, I was not chewing my food correctly. And we complain about embarrassing gas. Well, if you're not chewing your food correctly and you're not sending it down into your body right, then your body has a harder time digesting it. A lot of the foods that we have anyway are hard for our bodies to digest. That's why we find ourselves always having to do cleanses, always being backed up, constipated, diarrhea. All of that happens because you ain't chewing your food. Basically, when your food goes down your throat, it should be like applesauce. The other thing you need is more fiber. More fiber is going to reduce and stabilize your insulin levels. It keeps your body moving. I was trying to be funny. Another thing you want to do is make sure that your meals having balanced monounsaturated fats and also those whole grains. Keep that belly fat under control. Research even shows that those who eat more whole grain lose more abdominal fat than those that don't. You're making the best use of your fats, and you're also making the best use of the grains that you're taking in. Whole grains are going to be better than your refined grains. Drink plenty of water. This is a 30-ounce bottle. I drink at least 3 of these a day. Water gives you life, period, but it flushes out fats and toxins, and it helps your body stabilize all of those levels that need to be stabilized, and also revitalizes your metabolism. Another thing is taking in more vitamin C. Important because it lowers something called cortisol, which increases when we're stressed out. Some things you can eat with vitamin C in them include oranges, limes, lemon, kale, bell peppers, and even kiwi. Help you to burn fat and use it for energy. Another thing is to do a cool challenge. At least once or twice a year, I usually do a no rice, no bread, no sugar, no pasta challenge. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, I'll allow those things, but in limited amounts and portions. It's fun, and it's only for a time, and then you kind of learn how to rebalance your body and eat healthier again. The closer you get to 0 grams of sugar, the better for you, because you're gonna lower your insulin levels and increase your glucogen levels. That that glucogen is gonna go ham and eat all of that fat from around that belly, baby. My last food tip is limiting the amount of sodium that you take in. Sodium also makes us bloat. Use more all-natural salts, your kosher salts, your sea salt. I know I have covered lots of exercises for you all. One thing that I like to do is interval training. So running at a high level for like a minute, slowing down to a walk for like 3 minutes, and alternating. Your body doesn't get too used to those exercises, so it keeps changing and losing more and more fat. I've placed some links below to some of my favorite interval trainings around the web that are pretty cool. Cardio exercises are excellent. While you cannot spot reduce, you can do cardio because it's going to help you lose fat all over your body. Another thing you can do is add kickboxing to your regimen. Just being able to stand in a position where you're able to punch for about 8 minutes, and then just to switch it up, add some weight. When you add the weights on, you're adding resistance. Your body is starting to lose fat from all over. Another thing is doing resistance training, and many of you all know you can get that from your exercise machines, free weights, and resistance bands. All of those can be used in order for you to do resistance training. About 15 to 20 minutes of that 3 times per week on top of your cardio exercising is going to give you excellent results, and it's going to reduce that amount of belly flab you're trying to get rid of. So here are some amazing exercises I love to do that have been tried and true and have erased the belly fat over the years.
These are some good old favorites that have kept my waistline nice and trim. Bicycle crunches work like a pro. Just do several sets of them twice a week and you're good to go. I love the plank hip dips as well because you're twisting and turning that torso again, toning that midsection to perfection. Also stepping planks, which are going to pull in that midsection and also give you an all over body workout and resistance. When you get a little more advanced, you can step in a couple times in all different directions. This one I hate, but I love. The straight leg raise, which really tests your core balance. Sometimes I even have to get a little bit of help from my hands in order to get stable, but it's okay. This is a hard move and you're not going to perform it as much as the others.
Just a few other things you all need to focus on is getting enough rest. If you don't get enough rest, you're not going to have enough energy to burn calories. Also, limit your alcohol intake. Taking in a lot of empty calories is not helping your liver operate in the way that it should, which is by removing a lot of the toxins we have in our body. So pay attention to the number of drinks that you're having often. And my last tip, stay positive and motivated. Don't be on no scale all the time trying to weigh yourself. Every 2 weeks is just fine. It motivates you enough to know where you are. And also, when you're making progress or not making progress, it makes you even more conscious about your weight and what you want. If there's any other video ideas that you have for me, let me know below in the comments section. Don't forget to rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye. You're not gonna say bye? Bye.